the hell? Is this live? I don't know. Here it is. Yes, now we're live. I hate that delay. I'm not sure if my camera is lagging, and I'm going to check the sound real quick. Okay. This is, yeah, okay. Okay, we're here. We're here. We've made it. I have no contacts in, so I can't see a dang thing. Hi. Hello. I just got foundation everywhere, so my face is getting a little extra foundation today. So I felt like going live for a while, for a few days now, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm not that great at lives, I don't think yet. Hello. I'm like trying to read, like my vision is so bad. But you can't put contacts, you can't put makeup on with glasses on. Thank you, Kelly. I try to make people laugh. Sometimes I'm corny as hell, but if you laugh at me or laugh with me, at least I made you laugh. So my mom got me hooked on this foundation. I always saw their ads, the Il Maquillage. I am probably saying it wrong. It works really good, and I have super dry skin, so sometimes you could see like the things flaking off, and I don't love that. So let me know if my camera is lagging. I'm not sure if it is or not. Identical brains. Hello, welcome. Aw. Well, I'm happy to chat. Okay, I'm going to say this and then all hell is going to break loose. But my children, knock on wood, have been getting along beautifully for like a week now. And so now they're keeping each other. I homeschool, so they're home with me. And they're keeping each other busy all day. And I'm like, what do I do? What do I do with my time? They're not fighting. Again, knock on wood. They're 7 years apart, so a lot of times they're butting heads. So it's been a new normal to get used to. Okay, good. Before, when I was testing it, it was like looking like it was lagging. I didn't know if it was just me. And then I dropped it and maybe smacked some sense into it. We don't know. But I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? I didn't have anything planned. I had a little bit of an interesting morning, and then I have some trainings to react to. I hope I'm very unrealistic with my time, but I'm hoping that I can film and edit and post a video by today. And I think we all know that's not going to happen. So I am filming today, but it'll probably go up tomorrow. But I have a Girl Power Alliance training that I'm reacting to. That is pretty cringe. And if you saw one of my videos on Girl Power Alliance, I don't remember. I think it was the deep dive. I talked a little bit about the Real Men something and how her husband is starting something. And this training is one that it's Michelle, who is the founder of Girl Power Alliance, which is a religious Christian MLM, and her husband on this training. And it's so bad. It's so gloriously bad, I should say. Let me just put my contacts, my glasses on real quick so I could read and catch up with the comments. Yeah, knock on all the wood. Yeah, I have a kindergartner and a 7th grader. Oh, super fun. No, but I am lucky and happy that I get to homeschool them and have that option. Oh, you want to do anti-MLM videos, but you're terrified. Why did I get started? So it's always going to be terrifying when you're first starting. I've always wanted a YouTube channel, and the way I got into it is I just started so I started as a virtual assistant back in 2019. I left my job and I was doing virtual assisting, and I fumbled into the YouTube management space mainly because I've always been attracted to YouTube and I've always wanted to start a channel, but I didn't know what to start it about. Fell down the anti-MLM rabbit hole right before COVID started. And I don't know if y'all remember, don't give me hate, okay? I don't support this individual anymore. But the first anti-MLM creator I found and started watching religiously was Kimberlea. And then it was Deanna Mims, and then it was Chelsea, and then it just started snowballing from there. And I just really, that was right after I got out of MLMs, and so I was kind of like realizing how problematic they actually are. I didn't realize it. So then I started to realize that there was a whole movement around this, and I could create videos and be creative and have this outlet and also do something that means something. So I think that's why I got into anti-MLM content. I do eventually, like, I always want to create anti-MLM content for the period of time that they're around. I don't know how long that will be, probably forever, because the system is so messed up. But eventually I want to do like more. I know there's a lot of people that do it, but I like to talk shit if you haven't noticed yet. And so I do want to talk about like just internet drama and I don't know so much celebrity drama, but just shit talk also that doesn't involve anti-MLM, but I do really love making anti-MLM content. I am definitely rambling. Welcome, Kelly. Woohoo! Shit talker. Oh, Kiki Chanel. Yeah, she has a lot of controversy around her, but I like her personality. She just did a video on the TJ Maxx personal shoppers. Have y'all seen that? That shit is crazy. I didn't know that was a thing. It's weird, and I have feelings about it. So apparently these people, if you haven't seen it, Kimberlea was one of the first I followed as well. Yeah. She was fun to watch. And then that whole thing happened. Oh my God, that was a mess. But anyway, so there's these people who go on TikTok live and they go to TJ Maxx and they're finding like, I guess this, excuse me. I guess this gingerbread pillow is really hot right now and only certain TJ Maxx's get it, just like everything else. And there's people that are going to TJ Maxx and looking for these things specifically, like the gingerbread pillow, and having people claim these things like you would on a LuLaRoe live back in the day, and they're charging them a finder's fee of like $25. And I'm just like, what is happening? Plus tax, plus shipping. So in the long run, you're spending like $70 on a pillow that costs like $18 or $19, I think it is. It's wild. Since her videos helped me not do LuLaRoe. Yeah, I wish I maybe found her sooner and then I wouldn't have fallen into the LuLaRoe. But then I wouldn't have had my story of LuLaRoe, which is actually... Is that no, my highest performing video is a Weight Watchers video I did. I get a lot of hate for that video. But my LuLaRoe video is what got me motivated to keep going and keep making videos in the anti-MLM space, because that's what got me traction. So I guess for that, I'm grateful for LuLaRoe, and I was able to tell my story, but... Oh, she did? That's so cool. Catching up on comments. I hate dead space. And I know like when I'm listening to certain things, I'm like, did my phone cut out when it goes quiet? I go down a rabbit hole of watching MLMers, so I feel like if I could help someone not join, that would be cool. Yeah, that's always cool to help someone not join. I actually had someone comment recently who is in Sensey currently, but she said she's leaving and she's starting a bakery. She said that after she watched one of my videos, she realized that she's not a business owner and she wants to be a business owner and she loves baking. So she's starting a bakery. I'm like, that is really freaking cool. Sorry, I just shook my whole desk. Okay. I hate having to draw my eyebrows in so much. Okay, what else is going on? The controversy you're talking about with Kiki about how she was talking shit about kids. I haven't heard much. I don't know, like a lot of anti-MLMers, I think, or people that consume anti-MLM content have feelings about Kiki. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm a firm believer in like, we're human, we all make mistakes, and we can move on from those. Yeah, that personal shopper thing is freaking wild. I wanted to like go to TJ Maxx just to walk around and see if anybody was doing it. But I haven't gotten over there. And also, I'll get myself into trouble. It's a dangerous place. I like to buy like office stuff and candles and house stuff from TJ Maxx because our TJ Maxx is also a Home Goods. So it's super dangerous. And then Target's right next door. Like, what? Who made this playground for Sam? It's for me, apparently. I just wish I had good eyebrows. If I could go back to my younger days and be like, hey, don't wax your... Like, I had a full-on unibrow. Don't wax your unibrow because thick brows are going to come back in and you're going to be booked. I was also, speaking of that, I was thinking about starting a new, I guess, series where I come on and just kind of talk about the little things in MLM that have been going on and calling it, what was it? Calling it mascara and chapstick. So like no makeup, just me chilling, not a lot of edits, so probably not very many funny clips in there. Not as produced, just kind of talking about different things in the MLM space that have been going on. Would y'all be interested in that? I just want to create all day, every day. So I'm always trying to figure out more ways to make videos. I'm not allowed in TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Home Goods anymore during Halloween season. Oh, a mug problem. Yeah, you could definitely get into trouble with the mugs there. TJ Maxx people are nuts. My husband and I definitely went to a few to see if we saw anyone we didn't. Yeah, it's kind of annoying because, like, if you're going to TJ Maxx and you're looking for something specific, like, it's your TJ Maxx. You have ownership of that TJ Maxx because it is in your neighborhood. These brows, they are never even related. They're from different countries. I can never get them to look even remotely like sisters. They're always looking like distant cousins. The fuck? What's the trick? Does anybody have the eyebrow trick to make them look good? Because I'm over it. I was going to say something and I forgot what it was. I hate it when that happens. Shoot. Oh, so I was watching Real Housewives. If you don't know, I am a Real Housewives fanatic. And I watch all of the cities. I actually fell behind quite a bit, but I'm getting caught up now. And I'm watching Salt Lake City. I think they're still on right now. And if you're not, oh, that was loud. If you're not aware, Justin Rose, who is Whitney Rose's husband on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, is the president of Awakened, which is an MLM that is a weight loss MLM. And I was watching an episode and he was talking about how he wasn't going to be able to be there for Whitney's launch of one of her new jewelry lines, I think it was, or his daughter's 13th birthday party, because he had to go to the Awakened convention. And he was talking about how he had to be there because it's their launch, which, by the way, they've launched like 5 times. I think they're finally done launching. I haven't heard a whole lot from them lately. But I was just like, really? You are going to this convention across the country, because I think it was in South Carolina, one of the Carolinas, and missing your daughter's 13th birthday party and not there to help your wife? Like, what the fuck, dude? I get it because it's his job, but also I'm just like, because I know where he's going, it was irritating me. Here's the brush that I was looking for. Yeah. He's like, she's like, you can't just be here. He's like, it's important. It's the launch. I have to be there. Dude, it's launched like 3 times. I think you'll be okay if you miss this one. So I just keep watching and waiting for Danielle from Awakened to show up in the show. I don't think she will. But it would be freaking hilarious if she did. Yeah, and then I have to do this magic trick with my eyebrows. I like doing makeup, but I most of the time have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just here making shit work. So I know I've been slacking with my videos lately. I do like to put out? What is that? I do like to put out at least 3 videos a week, if not more. But I also like to put out quality content and make sure it's edited pretty tightly so people aren't sitting there like bored. Where was I going with that? But I kind of fell off. But in new developments, I am going to have a little bit more time on my hands. So I'm excited to start pumping out more content. And feel free to call me out if it ever gets like content farmy. That is the last thing I want to do with my channel. It's just something I enjoy, like to create content and edit it. I love to do it. So I do it a lot. But if it gets content farmy, you guys have to call me out. Say, hey, listen here. You said you wouldn't do this to us. You're betraying us. Okay, glasses. We're going to catch up on content. I mean, comments. What is wrong with me? I overplucked mine in the 90s because Drew Barrymore said so. And that was a vibe. They've never been the same. I want to get microblading done badly. I thought about microblading, but then sometimes I see like bad microblading jobs and I'm like, oh my God, that would make my soul hurt really bad if that happened. You feel bad because you're behind on watching my video. Please don't ever feel bad. I will not get offended by that. Now you just have content to binge when you have the time or not. I get it. I watch so much YouTube. I actually stopped watching most anti-MLM creators because I don't ever want to unintentionally copy somebody. And I know sometimes like the human brain, that's just how it works. So I slowed down on watching those, but I watch a ton of like true crime and just pop culture, like Do We Know Them and H3 and all of those. And sometimes I fall so far behind, but then on the days where I have extra time, I'm able to like pop my ear pods in, do stuff around the house and catch up on different things. And that's like my favorite thing to do. So don't ever feel bad. Don't ever feel bad. I'm sure you have a video on it, but what rank were you in Sensey? I was a star consultant when I left, I think. Maybe. I know that's the highest I got was star. I think I had 3 people under me. I wish I saved all that stuff. I was so like, even with the LuLaRoe, I had like videos I could have reacted to and shown you guys like how bad it was. But I got rid of everything and I've tried to find all of that stuff. Hello, Christina. Welcome. I always feel bad when content creators... Oh, the heart is blocking that. Why can't I see that? What is happening? Feel bad about having a life. How dare you have a life? Yeah. I don't know. I think it's such a weird thing to explain. Like, I'm sure I don't feel like that all the time. Like, I feel bad that I'm not pushing out content, but sometimes I'm like, oh, these people are subscribing to me and counting on me for videos. But that's not really what happens. We just get in our heads, I think. Okay. But lately I've been watching a lot of Cults to Consciousness and other cult-related stuff. That sounds fun too. I love cult stuff too. Sometimes like it can't be like super serious. Like I try to, if it makes sense. So I tried to watch one. I think it was I don't remember. It was a Mormon podcast where they were all ex-Mormons, and I was trying to like really get into it, but it was too serious for me. And there is a market for that, but that's not like, I like to watch content. Like I create like spicy and I don't know, punchy. So I couldn't get into that, but I do like to watch different things on cults when I can find one that I can get into. And I did just watch the Twin Flames thing on Netflix. That shit's crazy. And it's still around. Like, it's still a thing. There was this one, if you haven't watched it, there's this one lady on there, and they convinced her that her twin flame was a female, but she wasn't attracted to females. She's like, but I'm not a lesbian. She wasn't attracted to that person. But they told her that she had to be with that person. I'm like, that's wild. Yeah. And they're still making videos. And then he thinks he's Jesus? Sir. It's so interesting to see like what people can get away with when they classify themselves as a church, because they classified themselves as a church, and then they have something else that I was like, oh, that's how they're getting away with it, but I forget what it was. But nobody, like the authorities can't do anything because of the country. Like, it's a free country, and if they're classifying themselves as a church, it's really hard for them to catch them on anything. So crazy to me. And actually really scary. Some days it's cult, some days it's true crime, anti-MLM. Yeah, it's all different stuff, right? No, I would not say he's another Ray Higdon. I feel like they're in two different classes almost, because this guy, I don't know. He's got all of the traits that you don't want to see in somebody. Which, I mean, Ray Higdon isn't far behind that, but I don't know, it's a different level. I was thinking of doing a video on it, but I don't know. I think Netflix covered it pretty well, from what I can see. But they're still making YouTube like trainings and videos on this twin flame bullshit. Now where's the brush? There it is. There she is. Hello, Sam. Sovereign nation with... Plays with your Sensey. The charm bracelet. If you were never in Sensey, or you haven't really, I don't know, seen the consultants in Sensey, I don't know if they still do it, but when you hit different ranks and get different awards, they send you a charm. And when you get your first charm, they send you the bracelet. It turned my wrist green, so I could never wear it. Super cheap. I think I just put 2 different colors on my eye. Totally fine. We've got unrelated eyebrows, so why not just add fuel to that fire? What else is going on in the world? You guys had a really interesting morning. And I'm feeling super spicy about it. So my video that I'm about to record should be top notch. I don't think I'll be holding back much, to say the least. Places within the USA that the laws don't apply, they don't get any type of government assistance. Like for the, excuse me, for like the church stuff? Is that what you're talking about? I wish I was more knowledgeable on that stuff. I love to learn about things like that. Okay, that's good. Sometimes I just look in the mirror and think like, ugh, it's the same person again. You ever get bored of your own face? So I've been following some body leaders for a while. And ever since they announced like the pay cut they're giving all of their partners, they've slowly been like not posting as much about body. They're going back to get part-time or full-time jobs when they were just doing body full-time. Some of them are just, they haven't posted at all about body. So I'm like, did they leave? Are they just pissed off? It's been very interesting to observe all of the body shit going on right now. Sorry, that was kind of gross. My nose is all stuffy. Hello, DC. Hold on. I need my glasses for a second. The place they live and how they can get away with it. Huh. That's interesting. I have to learn more about that. If you're not subscribed to DC, go check out her channel. She just did a live stream on Sensey training. That was fun to watch. I always love when other people cover Sensey. Those girls hate me right now. And I get it. Hold on one second. I hope this doesn't come across. Okay, I think I muted it. The Sensey guru. They're messed up. I'm so tired of them being the safe MLM. We're different. No, you're fucking not. You're not different. You're just like all the other MLMs. Because how many of you actually talk to me anymore after I left? It's a hard pill to swallow. Russell Brunson is still at his grifting. On his grifting shit. Apparently. So when I was still falling for his shit last year, I think it was, he did this first funnel challenge. And if you're not familiar with Russell Brunson, he is the founder of ClickFunnels, which is a business tool A lot of like coaches and words are not my thing right now. A lot of coaches and grifters use ClickFunnels. And so when I was still falling for shit, anyway, where I was going with the story to begin with, he did this build your first funnel challenge or something. I think it was called that. Your first funnel, whatever. Some kind of challenge to do with your first funnel when he launched the ClickFunnels 2.0. And so I went to that live. It was live when I went. And apparently he just keeps doing it over and over again and saying it's live. But it's all the same recordings. With Garrett White, who is one of the most misogynistic. All of these facts are my opinion. That is like an oxymoron. All of these statements are my opinion. He is a misogynistic asshole who Russell continuously supports and brings to his events to speak. But he was there and it was recorded from the last time. And this relationship coach, Stacy, I forget her last name, Martino maybe? She's that's what I think. That's what I think of her. I don't even have words. She's a relationship coach. She has no training in those things. I should react to one of her trainings too. She's problematic in my opinion. But she was there and that was recorded. The whole thing is recorded, but he is putting this out there like it's live. It just pisses me off. Like, why are you lying to people? And the only way they tell you it's recorded is if you catch them and say, is this really live? They're like, these are recorded sessions. But the live Q&A is live. Well, no shit, Sherlock. How the fuck would you get the questions and answer them live if it wasn't a live Q&A? What's happening in the comments? I should have just put my contacts in before I did this. Y'all are out here knitting. I don't even know how to knit. Do you want to join a body live stream tonight with me and Amy? I'm not sure what your schedule is like. That would be so fun, but I go to trivia on Thursday nights, so I won't be home. But thank you. I started going to trivia to get me out of the house, and it's so much fun. What else has been on my mind lately? I've had a lot on my mind. But NDAs. Do NDAs expire? Like, even if they don't say it in the NDA, do they expire? Do I have any law gurus in the chat? Oh, I'm on top chat, guys. What? How do I get out of top chat? I'm so sorry. If I missed your chat, I apologize. Who the fuck said, yeah, put the creators into top chat? Are you kidding me? No, I want to see all of the chat. Yes, trivia is so fun. I'm addicted now. Yeah, I love trivia. What's next? What do I have to do next? Multitasking is not my strong suit. I forgot what I was saying because of my chat situation. That's so fucked up. Get it together, YouTube. I'm so professional when I do my makeup. A live Jackbox trivia game night. That would be fun. Not a lawyer, but I work with a lot of NDA work, and typically our NDAs expire once the project is complete. Does it say that in the NDA? Does it have to say that? I'm asking for a friend. Dead air, dead air. There's usually an end date on them. I had to sign one, and the Official Secrets Act years ago for work, I think. That sucks. I was just curious. I'll elaborate eventually, but I can't today. I hate when people do that to me. I'm sorry. I should never even brought it up. So apparently Sensey's coming out with this new collection, and I think it's, why not, Willy Wonka. Why can't we just leave the childhood core memory, what is it called, brands and such alone? Can we leave them all alone? Just stop putting them in the MLMs. It's so annoying. Harry Potter, Dumbo, Mickey Mouse, like where does it end? Per Google, the term of the NDA indicates how long the NDA will remain in effect. Typically, the standard use for NDA ranges from 1 to 5 years. Mine said it just continued once employment is over. Right. Yeah. Who knows how legal anything is these days? It's a scary world out there. I tell ya. So yeah, I'm curious to see what they're launching with the Willy Wonka, because that's coming soon apparently, and also how much it is, because their Dumbo warmer that they put out, I think it's supposed to resemble the Dumbo ride. I'm not like a huge Disney World person. I don't know a lot about the rides and such, but the Dumbo ride, it looks like, the warmer looks like the Dumbo ride, and it's $125. Why? And then they're all surprised that these other Christmas warmers are not sold out. Like, they have a snowman snow globe warmer out right now that's a limited edition, and they're numbered, and they come with an ornament, and they're also are they 125 or 175? But they're all like, I can't believe this isn't sold out. Are you kidding me? Do you not know what's going on with the prices of things right now? Do you really think that's going to sell out? Okay, putting glasses on. I feel like I look like an old lady. Looking this up now. Let's see. I'm not all fancy like DC is with her lives, so I'm sorry you can't see my screen. Okay, specials. would it be in specials? It's probably on their homepage. An NDA can't cover illegal behavior, though. I didn't think so. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm gonna find this. Eventually. Why do they have Harry Potter stuff? New Harry Potter stuff, it looks like. Just stop. Cut it out. It's not on their main page. Maybe it did sell out. That would be some shit. New warmers. Yeah, here's the Dumbo warmer. $125. Oh, this swirling snowman limited edition holiday warmer, which is the snow globe that comes with an ornament that looks like it, is $145. I can't believe it's not sold out yet. Seriously, people can hardly afford to put food on the table right now, and you can't believe that a snow globe Sensey warmer isn't sold out? Get a grip on reality, people. Absolutely ridiculous, I tell ya. And then they also have the old school Christmas tree decoration, like that your grandparents or my mom had it with the little colored lights on it. And they're also surprised that's not sold out. It's $72 on sale. It's regularly priced $80. Why are we surprised that's not sold out? You shouldn't even be pushing shit like that on people right now. Their next kids thing will be diapers, scented diapers from Sensey. Excuse me. I am so ladylike. To know me is to love me, friends. I was watching improv, 60 years of improv, I think, on Netflix, that new special. Highly recommend. Super funny. I'll probably get some kickback for this, but like hate in the way of hate. But that's okay. I like Bert Kreischer. He's freaking hilarious. And he was on there. But what made me think of it is like the dead space when you're doing a live on YouTube. You get so anxious. And I was thinking about something they said when comedians go out and their jokes like totally shit the bed. A lot of times you'll hear them say like, oh, it's crazy out there, man. And now I can't forget it. So whenever I have dead air, I just want to be like, oh, it's crazy out there, man. And I'm over here talking like I go live all the time, but just every once in a while. Scented wipes. Seriously. Walmart had the vintage tree warmer last year at $10, and they're charging $80. It's on sale this month for $72. But you could just go to Walmart and get 7 of them. Uh-oh, I hear feet. Little feet. I got this mascara before and I really liked it. It's the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. But this one's super clumpy. The Willy Wonka one, I believe, is just 3 wax bars in special packaging. Oh. Well. Then I guess we won't see an overpriced Willy Wonka warmer, which is a good thing. Are they going to put a golden ticket in there? for one special warmer. Whoever gets the golden ticket gets a warmer. Or a free starter kit. It's crazy out there, man. Okay. Well, that's done. Should we hang out a little longer while I do my hair, or should I just peace out of here? I just bought a Halloween warmer for $4 on clearance. I love that. That's amazing. Pom-poms? What are you making the pom-poms for? My sister-in-law is started making the little stuffed guys, and she made this cat that I really like, so I swiped it. But she has to ship it to me because she lives in Connecticut, where I'm from. There's a waterproof version and a non-waterproof, and one is clumpier. I got the waterproof version both times, and this one is just seeming a little bit more clumpy. So weird. Okay, I'll stay. Okay, I have to figure out what I want to do with my hair, though. Don't mind me just throwing things around. So, I'm getting excited because my hair is starting to, like, I could feel it on my back a little bit. I miss my hair. So if you were with me a few months ago, I talked about how I was using Olaplex for a while and it broke off, like, all my hair. So I had to chop it. It used to be, like, down to the middle of my back. And so it's just slowly growing back, but I'm excited. I can finally feel it on my back. Holiday decor, scarves, hats, blankets. Pom-poms are going on everything, apparently. Why not? I don't know. My eyes look at pom-pom and I see corn, but with a P. Because I apparently am a 12-year-old boy. Okay, so also, if you follow me on Instagram, you might know that I grew up as an NSYNC fanatic to the point where I actually thought that Fanatic was going to come to my house, the show that was on MTV, with a tour bus that contained NSYNC inside of it. That's how big of an obsession I had. Yeah. Olaplex is shit. I don't recommend it. So Trolls came out today. And of course it's a kids movie, right? But I asked my husband, I was like, are we going to go on Friday? He goes, no, because he obviously works full time outside of the house. I'm like, but why not? It's taking everything in me not to go at midnight on Thursday. Because NSYNC is in the movie. I'm not happy with Justin, though. And I really have beef with all of them right now because I read Britney's book. And I feel like they all knew what was going on and didn't speak up for her. And I feel really yucky about that. And also, what the fuck, Justin? What the fuck? That's why you were never my favorite. I always saw right through your bullshit. have weird taste. Chris is my favorite. Yes, don't use box color. That's the worst. Red is 100% your color. Looks healthy too. Thank you. It's so hard to grow your hair out from so short. My natural color is blonde. But I've been a redhead since I was 14. I mean, there have been gaps in between there. There was one time I colored my hair. It was probably about this length. And it was right before I got pregnant with my youngest. And it was silver and purple. And it looked so sick. But the upkeep of it was ridiculous. And then I had the blue, which I loved. But the upkeep of that, also ridiculous. Yeah, I know a lot of people are super surprised when they hear my hair color is blonde. And then they're like, I don't know why, but sometimes, well, probably because I'm really quiet, surprisingly, in person when I first meet somebody for a long time. Like, I'm super quiet because I'm super shy. And so every time, like, a lot of people I meet are just sick in the head like me, and they'll be afraid to make, like, fire crotch jokes around me. I'm like, bro, I'm not even a redhead. I'm not offended. And first of all, if I was a natural redhead, it wouldn't offend me anyway. Just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I'm offended. It's actually interesting. The only people that can offend me are the people who are, like, super close to me. And beyond that, I don't give a fuck. That was random, but so am I. I need to fill, I'm not sure. I'm in that kind of mood. Yeah, that's so much work. Like, whenever I do, like, big projects like that, I do dip powder on my nails, and I just did them this morning. And I always get really excited to do it, but it takes so long that, like, by the time I'm halfway through, I'm just like, can I stop now? Do I have to keep going? Do I have to finish the other 3 fingers? Yes, see, it's an East Coast thing. Because I don't know, like, I try to explain to people, so I live in Colorado now, and I try to explain, when you try to explain to people what it's like on the East Coast to people that have never been there before, I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I try to explain to a friend of mine how when people are being nice to you, you automatically think, like, what the fuck is up? What are they going to do? Why are they being nice? And you never make eye contact with people because that's just how it is on the East Coast. Like, I remember we would go to New York to shop all the time, or just to, like, walk around the city because I love the city. And it's a whole different vibe compared to, like, Colorado, where people are nice and let you walk by without shoulder checking you. And I try to explain that to people and they don't get it. The North to people in the South. Yeah, that's got to be tough too. you're just like, I think you're born and raised with this trust no one mentality. Like, you just come out of the womb that way. Like, everybody is out to get you. Don't make eye contact. If they're being nice, something's up. It's just a thing. I just got Britney's book from the library. Oh my God, it's so good. So good. And at first I was reading it and I was like, well, I actually listened to it because I can't focus for very long. So I was listening to it and I was like, I don't know, is it all true? Is she in the right headspace to even be telling these stories? But then if you go back and look at the different like occasions, the different appearances that she's talking about, you can see what she's talking about. I get chills just thinking about it because it's just, I feel so sad for her that nobody ever spoke up and there were all these people around her. And that's where I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's so stupid, okay? I know it's stupid, but I was so obsessed with NSYNC. And now I just feel like they were on tour with her. They were this close to her for this long while this was going on, while Justin and the whole baby thing happened. And nobody spoke up for her. Like, why? Why? How is that even humane? The first time someone called me ma'am when I moved to the South, I was like, that is an insult. Yes! I hate when people call me ma'am. I'm like, excuse me? I'm not even... I'm not a ma'am. Seriously, everyone failed her that was around her. I don't... Ugh. It's so sad. And so now, like, my vision of NSYNC is tainted. And it's hard for me to come to terms with that. And it's so... I feel like it's not my business, but also... Do I want to be obsessed with people that are like that? That didn't speak up for somebody that had her whole life taken from her? Like, she will never know what it's like to live a normal life, to have a baby. And, like, oh my God. Just, if you haven't read or listened to her book yet, I highly recommend it. I just get chills just thinking about everything she went through with her kids, with her family. It's awful. Awful. That poor woman. I'd be dancing with knives too. Don't meet your heroes. That is so true. And that's, at first I was like, I don't know if I want to read the book because I heard about the Justin shit that was in it. But I've always liked Britney. So I listened to the book. Which, by the way, Michelle Williams did do a great job reading that book. Because she was I guess Britney said that she couldn't read it because of all of the memories it brings up, reliving it all. So she reads the intro, and then Michelle Williams reads the rest of the book for the audiobook, and she did a really good job. Oh, B, Backstreet Boys. Everyone used her for what they could get from her. So true. Like, she was talking about how she wanted to do certain things in her show, and she wasn't even allowed to have any creative control. Like, they just used her as an object. Adult interviewers asked Justin if he had been intimate with her. It's so gross. Yeah, and I don't want to spoil the book for anybody, but, so spoiler alert. But, like, she talks about how, like, I think it was chapter 20 or something, the whole time, my jaw was just on the ground. Because she was talking about how Justin was the first one that cheated, and he was with somebody from All Saints. And if you're my age, you might remember them. I loved their music. I had their tape, okay, in my Walkman. So I remember the All Saints, but he was caught, like, making out with the All Saints girl, and there were multiple women that he was cheating on Britney with. But she got all the flack for cheating after the fact. Not saying that two wrongs make a right. But after the fact, she got blamed for the whole breakup because she cheated. And she never spoke up because it was just, like, in her to not cast a bad light on him. It's just like, fuck that. God, I'm so glad she's telling her story now, though. She's just, like, I feel bad. Like, she's a freaking person. Can you treat her like one? I'm a masshole. Old enough to be a ma'am. No, I liked New Kids on the Block, too. I saw them when they did their reunion tour with Boys to Men. I went twice. And then I met Boys to Men. They're super nice. No. What? I'm on live. No. What are you doing? Oh, we're getting a sneak peek of my son. We all know I don't like to put him on YouTube, but he doesn't listen. What are you doing? Her virginity was like a prize. Yeah. Like, why? Okay, now.
Mommy.
Yeah, baby.
Mason isn't playing with me anymore.
Oh, no. Why not?
Because he wants to play Call of Duty.
Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't you put on a movie? I'll go put on a shirt? No. Okay. Sorry, guys. Now I'm sweating because I don't know, like, people are creepy out here in the YouTube world. That's, like, the only reason I don't want my kids on YouTube. Creepy fuckers. I don't know what we're doing, where we're going from here with this hair. Thanks, guys. He is pretty cute, but I'm impartial. Yeah, so anyway, I saw New Kids on the Block with Boys to Men, and I think 98 Degrees was there too. They're like that boy band that's just always slipping people's minds, I feel like. Okay. Well, I guess I gotta get off of here and film. Oh my God, S Club 7. Britney was my first concert. Oops, I did it again tour. I just feel so sad for her still. Like, oh. God. Like, to be a creative your whole life and have that creative control, that alone could drive someone up a wall. To have that completely ripped from you. And then you just don't even feel like a person. Poor thing. Who else was there? S Club 7, Aaron. I met Aaron Carter. I think I don't know, like, his story is sad too, but I don't know. I'm curious if it was a lot like Britney's story, like where he didn't have control of anything, I'm sure, because he was a child star. He wasn't super friendly when I met him, and that was in 2002. Going to see Queen when you were 12. That's epic, actually, that you got to see Queen. That's really cool. Somebody I've always wanted to see live, which I probably never will because he's had a stroke, is Randy Travis. I loved him when I was a kid. Like little, like my son's age. That was just in here. Yes, Jessica Simpson. So many. I feel like there's so much coming out about Hollywood and what really goes on behind the scenes. It's very interesting to see all of it coming out. Crazy. But I'm gonna go film this video before trivia. It will be sassy because I'm feeling sassy today. Thanks for hanging out with me. This was fun. I will